Hello and welcome. So, given the two triangles, determine if they are similar to each other. So, when you're looking at this one, first thing you need to figure out is which kind of similarity you want to use, whether it's triple angle, side, or side, side, side. All right, how you determine that? Look at the diagram. What are you given? Here we're given a side, an angle, and a side. Here a side, an angle, and a side. Oh wow, I wonder which similarity criterion we're going to use. Oh, that's right, side, angle, side, right? If you're given three sides, you want to use the side, side, side. If you're given two angles or three angles, use the angle, angle, angle similarity criterion. Okay, nothing too crazy. Now keep in mind, for side angle side to be the criterion you're using, the angle must be between your two sides, right? It has to be sandwiched between the two sides. You can't have angle R and then the two sides, because that would be angle side side, all right, or side side angle, whichever way you want to read that, okay? So do keep that in mind. It has to be between the two sides. Alrighty, so now that we know which criterion we're using, let's double check to make sure we know what that means. A side angle side means that the angle must be the same, and then the sides must be proportional. Alright, so here we see an angle of 111 versus an angle of 110. Are those the same angle? No, which means right then and there, before we even keep going anywhere further, are they similar? No, they are not. Okay, you can literally finish the entire thing right then and there because you know they're not similar because it's not the same angle. But to go through the process, because sometimes it'll randomize between whether it's similar or not, we'll just go through the rest of it. Okay, in order to know if the sides are similar to each other, they have to be what's called proportional, meaning that whatever you multiply 3 by, that's got to there's some kind of like scaling factor. You multiply 3 by something to get to 15.6. That same number you got to be able to multiply 5 by to get to 26. And that's what it means by proportional, is that you got to be able to multiply the same number to all sides to get to the other triangle. Alrighty, so to fill it out, we say, okay, side RC. Okay, R2C is this one right there. And that is 15.6, so I'm just going to write 15.6. Okay, and we say, alright, so RC on the bigger triangle corresponds to which side on the smaller triangle? Well, RC is the shorter of the two given sides, so that would be the Y to L or LY. Doesn't matter which order we use, either or. And that's going to be the corresponding side, and it has a length of 3. Okay? And then literally do that division. So then we do the 15.6 divided by 3, and you end up at 5.2. Okay? Nothing too crazy there. Alright, so that means that there's your proportion, and if you wanted this, assuming that that was, what if that was a 111 instead of 110, and you want to figure out if they're similar, if it's similar, the other box has to be 5.2 as well. Alright, so 26 is the other box given to us, so if that's 26, that is x to c or c to x, whichever way you want to write that. Okay, and on the other triangle, that will correspond to the longer side on our other triangle, and that will be a to y, or y to a, whichever way you want to write that. Okay, and that is a distance, or magnitude of 5 given to us. And then you literally just do that division, so 26 divided by 5 is indeed 5.2. Okay, so then from there, the ratios are the same, huzzah! But the angles XCR, so that angle right there, is not, that means congruent, so it's not congruent to 111, so in the drop down you would select whatever one says they're not congruent or not the same or not equal to each other, right? And then because they're not equal, because the angle isn't the same, they are not similar. If they were both 111, these would be similar triangles because the ratios are the same. Okay, but they're not, which means that on this drop-down box, you would literally just pick the they are not similar drop-down. Okay, now if they were, you'd have to write the similarity statement. All that similarity statement says that if you're going, this one says LYA. LYA. Okay, and if we want to write this similarity statement, that means we have to go in the same order in the other triangle. So L starts at our shortest side to the angle Y to our longer side A. Okay, so we want to start at the shorter side of the longer triangle, R, go to the angle C, head to the longer X. And that's how you'd write the similarity statement. Whatever order this is in will determine what the order the other will be in, because you want to follow the same path, right? Shorter to the middle to long, shorter to the middle to long. And that's how you write the similarity statement. Okay, that is side angle side. Thanks for watching.